Hey y'all, Lost Sandman R35 coming at you from Two Guys Reviews, and this is Zombie Talk! Today we are doing a massive video. First and foremost, this is going to be a myth-busting video. So, since we're in the particular area of interest for this particular myth, I might as well start working on it right now. The myth is, you can get PhD Flopper somehow, some way, by doing some sort of magical trick or, whatever on this map. It ain't happening, folks. It is not happening. It's a troll by Treyarch. Any video that you see on YouTube, anybody who's telling you that you can get Flopper, you can't do it. Not even if you do a 360, look at the moon, turn around, look at a particular sign, jump up and down 3 times, and take your left sock off and wrap it around your Xbox controller. It's not going to happen. So, that is automatically busted. Busted. You cannot get PhD Flopper. Actually, let me go into further detail here. There are guys out there on YouTube, and I apologize if I forget their names right now, and if I can remember them later, I'll put them in the description. But they are such hardcore zombie fans that they actually went into the code of the game and looked and tried to determine if you could even purchase PhD Flopper. And the answer is they couldn't find anything. That would suggest that you would get PhD Flopper. The code wasn't right. Not only that, but, once you complete the Easter egg and you get all 6 perks, one of them is not PhD Flopper. Also, another myth is that if you have all 6 perks and you kill whatever the hell those crawly things are. I call them Nova 7s. Call them whatever you want. The dog rounds. The human dog jujitsu things. Those will give you a free perk if you melee kill all of them, or if you... I've done it with the Sliquifier. If you can dead-on shoot every single one of them without wasting a round of ammunition, it'll actually give you a perk as well. But another part of the myth is if you have all 6 perks and you're able to melee or do any of that above mentioned, that you will be able to get Flopper as the 7th perk. That is also a myth. It is completely busted. Don't even worry about that. Now let's move on to the more exciting part about this video, and that is there's a couple of myths that I'm working on right now that you're actually seeing one of them that's actually part of my solo strategy. And yes, I am playing solo. I am on original difficulty, and you'll see that by, you can hear Maxis in the background. You can also see that the towers all look glow and sparking and everything from when I completed the Easter egg. And of course all of that only happens on original difficulty. So there's 2 myths out there, and there's multiple ways to approach them, and this is the very first one. And that is, you can build the Sliquifier on round 1 on solo. And yes, you can, obviously. So that's true. You can do that. Also, on solo, you can build the Trample Steam on round 1, just as long as you leave that last zombie, which I just killed right there. But yes, you can do it. You just ride the quick revive elevator up and down until you build the Trample Steam. Can you build both the Trample Steam and the Sliquifier on round 1? No. There's no way you can accumulate enough money to open enough doors to do it. It's either one or the other. However, if you are playing as a team, one of you would go down and turn on power, the other one would turn on, you just ride the big main elevator back up, the one that crashes in the beginning, the PhD Flopper elevator. and both of you would split up, and yes, you could both do it on round 1 as long as you leave a zombie alive. So that's true, or with multiple people it's even easier, but both of those are actually true. They are not myths. You can do it. As you saw, I built this liquefier on round 1. Now this is my solo strategy. I did a video on this, and I'm not sure if it changed or not. I think it did change a little bit since the last time I posted it. But basically everything is the same right now. Right now I'm trying to get the knife. And I'm also waiting to see when the, whatever the hell those things, Nova 7s are coming. And the reason for that is I want my free perk. But also, if they don't come on round 5, if they come on round 5, I'll liquefy them because I don't want to take the chance of dying. But if they come on round, whatever, later, like they're going to come here, that's when I'll buy junk before they even come, just to be safe. And there we got our free perk. Happened to be Mule Kick. Okay, so let's move on to some other myths out there. Since we're in the location where you're seeing the tower, there it is all lit up, let's talk about the Easter egg and all the myths surrounding that. Probably the biggest one is you can complete the Easter egg if you are playing on solo. No. Busted. There are 2 steps that require all 4 players. There's also a myth out there. You can complete the Easter egg with, you know, 2 people, 3 people, all but 4 people. Those are all false. And if you see anybody who posted footage of them completing the Easter egg and it looks like they're playing on solo, they had players come in, help them out all the way to the last step, and he completed the last step by himself and the other players dropped out. So, no, there's no way to do it solo. I mean, everybody has tried. NGT was even out there. They were, you know, going so far as to putting, like, trample steams on top of the 4 elevators that you need to activate. They tried everything, and unfortunately the answer is no, you need all 4 people to complete that. So that is busted. You cannot complete the Easter egg without 4 people. Sorry. I've tried. I've tried several times to complete the Easter egg on solo. The Max's side, as you can see, I have the Richthofen side since the tower is blue. But, yeah, I tried. Nothing at all happened whatsoever. I have no idea why I'm liquefying the crap out of these people after I bought Galvanuckles. I think maybe it was to get to the next round so I could pick up my 5th perk. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But, yeah, no way you could complete it on solo. And the last myth I want to discuss, and this one is personal to me because I put out a video that drew a lot of criticism. It was called Die Rise Sucks, and I gave out a whole bunch of reasons why I don't like Die Rise, and the people I was playing with, Chewy's30, who's my partner on YouTube, and I'm sorry, I forget who else I was playing with. I think maybe it was German or Buck or one of my zombie friends. It could have been any one of them, but we were basically just raging. We were having a typical shitty game, and it was live, and I was just like, you know, why don't we put out a video where, you know, I'm talking about, you know, the things I don't like about Die Rise, you know, the waiting for elevators, and the, you know, you mistime a jump and you're automatically dead, and the who's who sucking, and, you know, all of my major complaints, especially the biggest one, which they actually just fixed. At least I'm pretty sure they fixed, because I haven't fallen into it lately. is that glitch in the broken elevator shaft that you fall down on. If you hit that ramp just wrong, and it seems like I hit it wrong almost every single game at one point, you would automatically get caught in like the middle of it, and then you would die. And it was horrible. I hate that. I couldn't stand the fact that, pardon me, that something I did, or something that I wasn't even responsible for, caused me to die. And yeah, we were raging pretty hard, and like at one point, just so the commentary was comprehensive other than everybody just being pissed, I dove off a skyscraper just so I could give background commentary and show the gameplay of some of my other friends. And on top of that, I don't actually post footage of me getting the high rounds and zombies for whatever reason. I don't know why. But this myth is in regards to me, and that is that I'm really good at Easter eggs, and I'm great at busting myths in zombies, but I'm actually not that great of a zombie player. I'm going to say this right now. That is the most freaking retarded, stupid-ass thing I have ever heard in my life. Like, how can you be good at Easter eggs and not be good at zombies? But anyway, just to prove you wrong, this match actually went to round 46. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm on, like, Syndicate's level, because he's just a disgusting human being who is a freak of nature at zombie playing, and I have mad respect for him and everything that he does. But I'm pretty damn good at zombies. If you guys had any questions about that, I don't understand how the rumor got started that I'm actually not good at zombies. But just for time's sake, I'm going to show you what this is where I like to train on Die Rise. And I'm just going to speed it up as much as possible. Of course, I'm not going to go all the way to round 46. It would take, I mean, even in super fast forward mode, oh, here's me getting my 6th perk. But even in super fast forward mode, it would take probably an hour just to get to 46. And my strategy is I have a Pack-a-Punched AN-94, which becomes useless at about round 30. There's my 6th and final Who's Who perk. And I did go down on 29, and that's where I'm going to cut off the video, or if it gets to the 20-minute mark or something like that. But even in super fast forward mode, I wouldn't be able to get, instead of, you know, just going and going and going, and you watching me going around in a circle forever and ever and ever, to get to round 46, I'm just going to cut it off at, like, I don't know, 29, 30, somewhere around there. But again, the myth is that I'm not that great of a zombie player. I don't know how to play zombies or whatever the hell was going on based off of that video. I could gladly say that is busted. Again, I'm not claiming to be like some super zombie player, but I am pretty damn good at zombies. I almost died there, though. Every once in a while, you get into like a little rut, and you get yourself into a position where you can really get yourself screwed up, but that only happened maybe once or twice. But yeah, that's definitely busted. Again, this is on original. You saw the tower glowing. You heard Maxis in the beginning. There's no cuts. There's no BS. This is me playing on original. Here we are, round 20. And I'm just going to let this keep on playing, and I'll let you know what I'm doing here. But as far as that goes, it's the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. So, on other news, while you're watching me train zombies, and I'll be fast-forwarding and slowing down for important parts, right here I slowed it down a bit so you could see how I'm training them and what my path is and movements are like. See right there, I just kind of dodged that guy. And right there is probably the biggest choke point. Every once in a blue moon, there will be a zombie that will block your path there. Immediately sliquify that bastard. Like, that's the only way you could really get out of that. And I'm wondering if... I know there's a part here where one did show up there and I had to sliquify him to get out of it, but... You don't have to worry about the slow ones. They all tend to stay in the center since you're just running around. And you see me shoot them right about there almost every time, and that's to avoid, you know, slipping in my own goo whenever I come... God, that sounded horrible. That's to avoid sliding off the damn skyscraper whenever you go down that way. I found that if you hit them there, or if you hit them up here at the top with the sliquifier, you're pretty much good to go. Somehow the bunch of them got stuck there. And you see all the slow ones in the middle. Oh, video glitch. Oh well. But here we are, round 21, and I'm just going to keep going. Let's keep going as fast as possible. Now we're on 22. And actually, there's not much more to say. I mean, all this is me just following the same line, going around in a circle. And I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the rest of this. I'm going to cut it off at around 20 minutes, just so you're not, you know, staring at me going around in a circle forever. But, yeah, I hope this puts to rest that I'm not some scrub zombie player or whatever. And if I didn't have the sliquifier here, I'd have the ray gun. And that's about it. So I will let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. We're at about 18 minutes now. You know what? I'm just going to keep on talking. Why not? I mean, I'll just go until about 20 minutes and then I'll cut it off. But, yeah, this did go all the way around 46. How did I die eventually? It's actually kind of funny. I sliquified too far down the side that I always sliquify on. As you're watching this, you can always see where I shoot. Somehow the goo went too far down, and about 3 zombies trapped me right at that choke point. And I tried to sliquify them, but the goo that was already on the floor carried me right off the building. And then Who's Who kicked in, and it put me back at spawn, and I went all the way back. You know, I was avoiding zombies like a madman. It was actually a pretty epic end. To the point where I almost had Jug back, I almost had it, and then I went down. So, yeah, 46. Is 46 my high round? That's an interesting question. On Die Rise? Yeah. 46 is my high round on Die Rise. And, it's not till I became much more appreciative of the sliquifier as the monster weapon that it is, that I finally am able to get to that level. Because if I went back to like old school like Kino or Ascension or any of those maps where you can get a thunder gun, I could go forever. The highest round I ever got to on Kino was I think it was like 76 or something like that. I know Syndicate went all the way to 115. That must have taken hours upon hours upon hours upon hours to do. So again, like I said, mad respect for him. But as far as die rise goes, usually because there are so many ways to die in this map, I don't know. I just never was able to get into like, I don't know. I think 30 on solo for me. 30 is about average. But I was never able to get into the 40s like I wanted to, or the 50s or 60s. But as I get better and better, I'll be posting higher and higher rounds. I may be altering my train position or where everything is. But, oh look, see, we're already at 21 minutes, and we're on round 28. Still going strong, no problems. Still going in a circle like crazy. So, again, Lost Sandman R35 is a bad zombie player. Again, the answer is no. Am I the best out there? No. But I do consider myself to be good. So, there's round 29, 50,000 points. And with that, I am going to say peace out.